Hello students of Thakur Vidya Mandir High School and Junior College. This is the sixth part of the video, and in this part we are going to see the solutions of the board questions which have came in the year 2018 and 17. See the questions of the year 2018. There are three questions given in the year 2018. First question contains 2 marks. Second question contains 3 marks. Third question contains 3 marks. See the solution of these questions in the video. Now in this video we see the solution of board question paper of year 2018. There are three questions as you have seen. First question is, write the negation of the following statements. First statement is, all students of this college live in the hostel. All students of this college live in the hostel. Okay, we have to find the negation of this statement. So here for negative we convert this all into sum. If this is P, we write not P. Not P is some students of this college do not live in the hostel. Okay, now see its second part. For second part, statement is 6 is an even number. 6 is an even number, or 36 is a perfect square. Okay, so this is a statement. 6 is an even number or 36 is a perfect square. This is P, so we have to find, or say this is Q, we find not of Q. Not Q means we have to just do the negative of this statement. Here it is using or. While doing the negation, this or will be converted into and. So its negation is 6 is not an even number and 36 is not a perfect square. Okay, so this is the solution of these questions. Okay, understood? Now let's just see the second question. Second question is, using the truth table we have to verify, prove the logical equivalence. We have to prove the logical equivalence of this statement. P double implication Q is equivalence to P and Q, or not P and not Q. This we have to show the logical equivalence between these statement patterns. Okay, now draw the table. P, Q, P and Q, then not P, not Q, not P and not Q. P interval implies Q. At last this whole P and Q, or not P and not Q. Okay, now write the values. T, T, F F F T F T. See, P and Q, T and F, T and F, F, T T T, F F F, F T F. Okay. Not P, not of P, F F T T. Not Q, T F T F. Not P and not Q, not P and not Q, not P and not Q, F F T F. Okay, this is double implies P double implies Q. That means where both the P and Q are same, na? So in these two cases, it is true because here T and T is given true, F F is true. Here false and false. Now we have to take the OR between this and this. Okay, these two columns. We have to take the AND. F and F is F. T and F, T, because we are taking OR. F and T, T, F and F, F. Now see, these two columns are identical. And okay, so we can also write the numbers for the columns 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. So we write column 7 and 8 are identical, hence we prove the logical equivalence. Since these columns 7 and 8 are identical, so the statement is proved, that shows the logical equivalence. Okay, in this way this is proved. So this is the solution of question 2. Now we will see the solution of question 3. Third question of year 2018 is, if an angle is a right angle, then its measure is 90 degree. This is given statement. We have to find the converse, inverse and contrapositive of this statement. Okay, we have to find converse. Okay, this statement P and if an angle is a right angle. First we write P. What is P? P is an angle is a right angle, and Q is an angle is of measure 90 degree. Angle's measure is 90 degree. Okay, this is P and Q. And we have to find converse. Converse means Q implies P. So we write, if measure of angle is 90 degree, then it is a right angle. Okay, this is converse. Now we write inverse. What is inverse? Inverse is not P implies not Q. So inverse is, if an angle is not right angle, then its measure is not 90 degree. Okay, this is inverse. Now we have to find contrapositive. Contrapositive. See, contrapositive means not Q implies not P. So we write if measure of an angle is not 90 degree, then it is not a right angle. Okay, if measure of angle is not 90 degree, then it is not a right angle. Okay, understood? This is converse, inverse and contrapositive. Converse means Q implies P, inverse means not P implies not Q, contrapositive means not Q implies not P. Okay, so these are all three questions of year 2018. Okay, now these are the questions of year 2017. There are also three questions. First question is of 2 marks, second question is of 3 marks and third question is of also 3 marks. See the solutions in the video. Let's see the first question of year 2017. First question is, write the following statement in symbolic form and find its truth value. The statement is, for every n belongs to capital N natural number, n square plus n is an even number and n square minus n is an odd number. Okay, we have to find the truth value and the symbolic form of this statement. So now let P is for every n belongs to n, n square plus n is an even number and Q for every n belongs to n, n square minus n is an odd number. We have to convert this in, write this in symbolic form. Since in the question it is given and, no, so we use the connective, logical connective and. Statement are P, Q and use the connective and. So this is the symbolic form. Okay, now we need to find the truth value. See this statement P, for every n belongs to n. So n can have the values 1, 2, 3 and so on. For these values 1, 2, 3, n square plus n is an even number. Is it true? N square plus n is an even number. Check. For 1, 1 square 1 plus 1 is 2. It is even. For 2, 2 square 4, 4 plus 2, 6, which is even. For 3, 3 square plus 3, 9 plus 3, 12, which is even. Check for 5, 5 square 25, 25 plus 5, which is 30, which is also an even number. So this is true. This condition is true. So we can say that P is true. Now we will check for Q. In Q we have, for every n belongs to n natural number, n square minus n is an odd number. So starting from 1, 1 square minus 1. 1 minus 1, 0, which is not a natural, not an odd number, no? 0 is not an odd number. Now check for 2. 2 square minus 2. 2 square, 4. 4 minus 2, 2, which is even, not odd. Check for 3. 3 square, 9. 9 minus 3, 6. 6 is even. Now check for 5. 5 square, 25. 25 minus 5. It comes 20. 20 is also even, not odd. So this condition is false. So we write Q is false. So according to the symbolic form P and Q, we have true and false. That is false. Okay. So the truth value of this statement is false. This is our answer. Okay. This is the first question. Now we come to second question. Second question is, using truth table, examine whether the statement pattern is a tautology, contradiction or contingency. The pattern is P and Q or P and R. We have to check whether it is tautology, contradiction or a contingency. So first we make the table. Since here we are having 3 variables, no? So number of rows. How many rows will be there? 2 raised to 3. That means number of variables used in the pattern. So 2 raised to 3 is 8. So we have 8 rows. Starting with P, Q, R. Now firstly we will write the values of P, Q, R. P is having true 4 times. 4 times true, 4 times false. Okay. Then Q, 2 times true, 2 times false. Proceeding like that. Now 1 true, 1 false. 1 true, false. 1 true, 1 false. 1 true, 1 false. So this is the values of P, Q, R. Now we have to make the column of P and Q. P and Q. Next P and R. At last the final statement pattern P and Q or P and R. We can also write the number of columns 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Okay. So P and Q. P and Q. T and T. T. This is also T. This is false, true and false, 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 true, false, false, true, false, false, false is also false, 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 false. Now P and R. P and R. True and true. True, true and false, false, true and true, true, true and false, false, false and true, false, 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 true, false, 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 false. This is P and Q. This is P and R. Now we have to take the OR between these two columns. Between 4 and 5, we have to take the OR. T and T. True and true. True. True and false. True. False and true. True. False, false. False. False, false. False. False, false, false. Again false, false. So in the last column is mixed up values. So it is a contingency, na? Here true and false both are coming, so this statement pattern is a contingency. Okay. If it have come all true, then it will be tautology. If it have come all false, then it will be contradiction. But here true and false both are coming, so it is a contingency. Okay. Now we see the third question of same year 2017. Construct the switching circuit for the statement. The statement is P and Q or not P or P and not Q. Okay. So first we write the number of switches P and Q. P means the switch S1 is closed. Q, the switch S2 is closed. And not P means not P is S1 dash. Not Q is S2 dash. Now we have to draw the switching circuit for this statement pattern. First see this bracket. It is given P and Q. Na? So and connective is used when switches are connected in series. So we have to join S1, S2 in series. Join S1 and S2 in series. Okay, we have joined S1 and S2. Now next, or means we have to connect not P in parallel. We have to connect in parallel. So we are connecting in parallel. Here it is not P. Na? Not P means S1 dash. So S1 dash is connected in parallel with S1 and S2. Okay, we have done this much. Now again it is parallel connection. So we are connecting parallel. What we have to connect in parallel? See in last bracket we have P and not Q. Here it is and is given. So P not Q are connected in series connection. P is switch S1. Na? So switch S1 is connected in series with switch not Q. Not Q means S2 dash. S2 dash. Okay. So this is the circuit. So you see, this is the circuit. S1 and S2 dash. This is P and not Q connected in series, and the whole thing are connected in parallel. So this is P and Q or not P or P and not Q. Okay. Now draw the circuit. One battery, one lamp, and then draw the flow of current from positive to negative. So this is our circuit diagram, switching circuit for the statement pattern P and Q or not P or P and not Q. Okay. So this is the answer. Every year the questions from logic is of 6 to 8 marks only. So you have to prepare this chapter. This chapter contains questions of 6 to 8 marks. Okay.